We are going to learn about water uses, its resources, what is water conservation, and what are the various water diseases. Please watch this video carefully. Okay, बच्चा पार्टी?
Sources of water. Water is a precious natural resource. All living things need water for their survival, to live and grow. Uses of water. We use water for many things such as drinking, cooking, bathing, cleaning, washing, brushing our teeth, and gardening. Water is also used for agriculture purpose and industrial purpose as well. Where does the water come from? Now we will learn about the sources of water. There are mainly three sources of water: rainwater, groundwater, and surface water. Rainwater. Rain is the main source of water. It deposits most of the fresh water on the earth. Surface water. It is the water that we see above the ground, such as rivers, lakes, ponds, streams, sea and oceans. Surface water shall be consumed only after it has been properly filtered and disinfected. Groundwater. During the rains, some water seeps into the ground, which is called underground water. It's the water present beneath the earth's surface. Groundwater can be consumed using wells, tube wells, and hand pumps. Water from all these sources reach our house through a tap.
More than 40% of the world's population is already affected by water scarcity. It seems baffling for a planet that is over 3/4 covered by water. But the irony is that less than 2.5% is potable, and of that, only 1% is groundwater. As the population increases and the resources deplete, conservation is our only option, and we have to start immediately. Today at Simli Chuma, we are listing down the top 10 ways to conserve water. Number 1. Don't let it run. Did you know that a running tap uses 6 liters of water a minute? Shut off the water when you brush your teeth or are shaving. Don't let it run while you wait for it to get cold. Keep a pitcher of cold water in the fridge instead, and avoid rinsing fruits and vegetables in running water. If you must, collect the water that you use while rinsing them and use it to water house plants. Number 2. Fix the drip. A leaky faucet or pipe is literally dripping money all over the place. You can usually see a faucet leaking because it's right above the sink or the tub. A leaky pipe may be a bit harder to spot, and you may have to go rooting around underneath your toilet, bathroom sink, kitchen sink, etc. to make sure they are not leaking water. A little drip doesn't seem so bad, right? But when it drips 3 times a minute, that's 20 times an hour or 480 times a day. That's 175,200 drips per year. It adds up quickly, doesn't it? Number 3, wash smarter. Limit yourself to just a 5-minute shower and challenge your family members to do the same. Better still, use a bucket of water. We all love long baths, but currently that is a luxury even if you do not have water scarcity in your area. Soak in the tub once in a while if you must, and when you do, use that water to clean the bathroom so that it is not a complete waste. Also, make sure to run only full loads in the dish and clothes washer. Number 4, water wisely. Water the lawn and plants during the coolest parts of the day and only when they truly need it. Make sure you, your family, and your neighbors obey any watering restrictions during dry periods. Use leftover water from washing to water plants. Number 5, choose efficient fixtures. Aerating your faucets, investing in a low-flow toilet, choosing efficient shower heads, and opting for a water sense rated dishwasher and washing machine can add up to big water savings and cut water usage by up to 50%. Consider buying a dual flush toilet. It has 2 flush options, a half flush for liquid waste and a full flush for solid waste. Number 6, go native. Use native plants in your landscape. They look great and don't need much water or fertilizer. Also, choose grass varieties for your lawn that are adapted for your region's climate, reducing the need for extensive watering or chemical applications. Number 7, natural alternatives. Use all natural non-toxic household cleaners whenever possible. Materials such as lemon juice, baking soda and vinegar make great cleaning products and are inexpensive and environment friendly. Number 8, reduce, reuse and recycle. Reduce the amount of stuff you use, be it clothes or vessels, and reuse what you can. Recycle paper, plastic, cardboard, glass, aluminium and other materials. Use fewer chemicals around your home and yard and make sure to dispose them off properly. Especially, please don't dump them on the ground. Number 9, rain gardens. Rain gardens are a brilliant way to create low-maintenance, luscious areas. The small depressed beds planted with native shrubs and the like are positioned to make the best use of rainwater runoff from one's roof or drains. In recent years, they've been touted as a great solution for areas with excess moisture, absorbing polluted water into the plants before it seeps into the ground. But it turns out, rain gardens are also pretty sustainable in drought-stricken areas. Number 10, knowledge is power. Above all, learn more about water conservation and spread the knowledge. How our children will live depends on what we do today.
A report by the United Nations claims that more than 3 million people globally die of water-related diseases. Of the 3 million deaths, 1.2 million are children. In India, around 1 lakh people die due to waterborne diseases annually. Cholera is a huge problem in India. This water-related disease strikes when one ingests water infested with Vibrio cholerae bacterium. In severe cases, this is known as one of the most rapidly fatal illness. Symptoms of cholera include diarrhea, cramps, vomiting, and rapid pulse. Malaria is caused by mosquitoes which breed in stagnant water and water bodies like lakes and paddy fields. Malaria is transmitted by blood. The disease can also be transmitted to a child by the pregnant mother. The symptoms of malaria include headaches, vomiting, nausea, high fever, and shaking chills. Typhoid is a bacterial infection caused by bacteria Salmonella typhi. Contaminated food and drinking water are sources of contracting this disease. Typical symptoms of typhoid include headaches, weakness, fatigue, muscle aches, and sweating. Filariasis affects people who live near unsanitary water bodies and sewages. It can be spread by blood-feeding insects like black flies and mosquitoes. Symptoms include fever, skin exfoliation, swelling, and elephantiasis. Ensure the water you drink is visibly clean. Inquire about the source of water. If you are unsure about the quality of water, boil and cool it before drinking. Ensure you store drinking water properly. Do not forget to cover drinking water when stored. Food prepared with infected water can cause these diseases. If you are uncertain about the quality of food, refrain from eating it. Do not eat stale or unrefrigerated food and observe caution while eating street food. Illnesses like typhoid fever can be prevented by vaccines. This will eliminate your risk of getting the disease. Use mosquito repellent to avoid getting bit by mosquitoes. Many diseases causing insects like mosquitoes breed in stagnant, dirty water. If you notice an abandoned well, pots, or neglected bird bath near your house that is collecting water, address the issue immediately.
Keep watching and do not forget to subscribe our channel, and do not forget to wear a mask and take good care of your health.